Chairman of the State Great Choral of Mongolia, Mr. Zandan visited Hungary at the invitation of the Speaker of the National Assembly of Hungary, Laszlo Kövér, on March 5th to 9th, 2024. The Mongolian speaker becomes the first high-ranking foreign official to meet with the newly elected President of Hungary, Mr. Tamás Szulajok, who had taken office on March 5th, 2024. The visit of the Mongolian speaker to Hungary, taking place 17 years after the last visit of the head of the Mongolian legislative branch to Hungary, aimed at achieving important decisions on a number of issues pertaining to the development and expansion of bilateral relations between the two countries. Parties agreed to build a hydropower station on the river of Bilateral that is to provide for up to 60% of electricity consumption in the western region of Mongolia, with a zero-interest rate loan from the government of Hungary. The total investment required for this project is estimated to be $53.3 million. After the operations fully commence at the new station, the construction and installment works of which are expected to be completed in 36 to 48 months, domestically produced electricity will be provided to consumers at a tariff range of 40 to 50 togruks per kilowatt, which is approximately 10 times cheaper than the current imported prices of 500 togruks per kilowatt. The feasibility and other relevant studies were initially conducted by Hungarian experts who worked in Mongolia even before 1990s. As Hungary is considered one of the leaders in global hydroelectric engineering and construction technology, Mongolia invited Hungary to cooperate on this project. Thus, the final arrangements for the implementation of this project were finalized during this visit. An agreement was reached between the two countries on air transportation services. The necessary legal environment has been created, enabling the two parties to sign an agreement and commence direct flights between the two countries. If previously travelers had to stop in Istanbul or Frankfurt to make a transit change and spend on average more than 10 hours in total, the new agreement makes it possible to save at least 50% of time and costs for the passengers. Direct flights will greatly benefit all types of travelers, including tourists, businessmen, and students, and creates an excellent platform for further expanding tourism and business relations. As the number of the Mongolian students studying and living in Hungary is increasing year by year, this is truly a great news for the youth. As Hungary has deep roots and early traditions of Altaic and Mongol studies, one of the goals of the Mongolian speaker's visit to Hungary was to strengthen international cooperation in these fields. During the visit, Speaker Zandan participated in an international academic symposium and gave a speech themed Historical Accounts of Altaic Studies, focusing on the evolution of Altaic studies before, during, and after the Genghis Khan era. At the symposium, the Hungarian Academy of Sciences handed over to the Mongolian speaker the original printed version of the Comparative Studies of the Mongolian Language, a Doctor of Science dissertation of the renowned Mongolian academician Bemba Rinchen, widely acknowledged as the founder of the contemporary Mongolian literature and forefront scholar of Mongol studies. The speakers of the two parliaments have made remarkable efforts towards strengthening ties between the peoples of Mongolia and Hungary. An agreement of cooperation was signed between the Veszprém County, home county of the chairman of the Hungarian parliament, Laszlo Kövér, and Bayan-Hungar Aimag of Mongolia. The parties agreed to prioritize cooperation in education, culture, and tourism. The visit of the Mongolian speaker once again confirmed that the two countries are indeed strong intellectual and mind partners, sharing keen interest and determination to cooperate in economic, education, cultural, and other social and humanitarian fields. Since the establishment of diplomatic relations on April 28, 1950, Hungary has been truly Mongolia's trusted partner in Europe at all times, and therefore expansion and enrichment of our relations with Hungary is one of the priority goals of Mongolia's foreign policy.